4 से था।
82862 बस खोल दिया। सही है।
हाँ।
Hello everyone, this is Preetham, the host of this event. I'll be starting the session now. I apologize for the delay. I'll be sharing my screen and then we can start with the session. Thank you so much for your patience. I hope you all can see my screen. Great. Thank you so much for joining today's session, and I welcome you all to Global Skill Development Council Studio AI in Delivery, solving real project management challenges with generative AI. With the theme that is generative AI is transforming delivery project management by automating tasks, improving planning, and solving real execution challenges. As you all must be aware that we do have this incredible panel of speaker aligned for this entire webinar series, which is scheduled from 10th November 2025 with a time slot that is 6:30 a.m. Central, 8:30 p.m. Singapore time. So please do join us for all the remaining sessions as well. And I would love to quickly introduce our hosting organization, GSDC. We known as Global Skill Development Council. We are vendor agnostic, vendor neutral. We're globally recognized certification body and we're accredited by ABICB. We do have 100 plus certification portfolio with us and we have certified more than 250,000 professionals worldwide. We have 500 SMEs. Those are subject matter experts. They work with us closely to design our deliverables. Also, we are associated with 1,000 multinational corporates and 500 Fortune companies and 50 plus universities across the globe. And I'm very proud to inform you all that we do have 100 plus authorized training partner across the globe. We have partner in Asia, Africa, Canada, America, and many other countries. So I would love to thank you, those who have joined us through our training partner channel. In case if you're looking for any training program for yourself, feel free to reach out to a training partner to have an inquiry about it. I'll share the links in the chat box. A special thanks to our official media partner, World Press Hub, for covering all our events and press releases. So let me quickly introduce you all to GSDC's AI Studio, where we are providing 100 plus live sessions monthly, where you'll be getting 4 daily sessions, 45 minutes of impactful sessions, which is led by global experts, and you'll be getting hands-on learning. These sessions are, as I said, you will be getting a chance to directly learn from the global experts, and you can apply the concept that you have learned immediately. And if you have any doubt with that particular session, you can get your doubts resolved instantly with the help of our SMEs. And this training is aligned with the industry standards for job ready skills. How you can access this? GSDC AI Studio, you can start your learning right away with 30 days of free access. You will be getting 80 plus live sessions for that particular month, and you'll be getting full access to GSDC AI Studio. The next step is that you can opt out for the GSTC lifelong membership with $109, where you'll be getting access, lifetime access, 80 plus live sessions each month, access to full GSTC studio, free GSTC membership, and you'll be getting access to all our physical events and LinkedIn improver, profile improver. And the third step is that you can opt out for GSTC certification, lifetime membership with $100, and this is limited time offer. You'll be having access to all the GSDC certifications, all benefits of lifetime membership, personalized coaching, capstone project plus AI tool, GSDC Copilot, and assessment tool. You can reach out to a learning advisor to get more information about the GSDC AI Studio. And let me introduce you all to GSTC certification portfolio. So our current certification portfolio holds certification on L&D, HR, Gen AI, Agentic AI, emerging technologies, ISO, auditor and implementer, project management and PMO, agile DevOps, SRE, cybersecurity, and digital transformation. So in case if you're looking for any of this certification, in order to upskill yourself and stay industry relevant, feel free to reach out to a learning advisor to get more information on this. And also you can check our website, which is www.gsdcouncil.org. And without any further delay, I would love to quickly introduce our today's speaker, Mohammad Aslam Mirza. He's a CEO and principal consultant at PMO Strategies, and he'll be taking us to the topic that is managing organizational flow with AI. So, just let me quickly tell you all more about Mr. Mirza. He's a strategic project management expert, helping organization enhance competence, performance, and alignment with strategic goals. He has led AI-driven project management transformation achieving 30% productivity gains and delivered major projects across healthcare, infrastructure and industry. Author of project management and leadership challenges and contributor to PMI standards, he continues to guide global teams on strategy business execution for sustainable growth. We're very delighted to have you, Mr. Mirza, again at the GSDC for today's session. Thank you so much for being here. A warm welcome to you, and you can take the handover of the virtual mic now. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for your such a strong introduction and taking me on this session. And it's my pleasure to share my knowledge, my experience, and my insights with the professionals who are interested to learn because learning is a lifelong interest, and I really appreciate that. And I really love that people are really interested to learn and go along with the change which is taking place in the present time. So that is what the situation is, and we need to continue with our advancements in the profession, in our businesses, and in our life. And for that, as it is said that volatile ambiguity is the norm of life now. I mean, that situation has pulled us in a position where the normal learning has gone to the next level. That means it's not only the normal learning, we have to be very conscious of our learning, and we must know that what is really required in the present time, which needs us to move on with the requirements of the situation which is really required for the businesses to move on and to see that how things are really taking place in the present time. And for that, that is the area which really requires to move on. And there the requirements starts with our organizational flow, because in the present time when you are bombarded with the change, we are bombarded with the requirements of moving in the challenges, you need to create the organizational flow, which is the basic need of the present time, that organizations must move collectively. And when that is the requirement, you need to learn about it, because the learning is the basic thing which helps you to bring the mind change, to bring the skills change, to bring the requirements of your challenges. So in that way, the topic for the day is moving with the global change and moving with the organizational flow. And for that, you need to learn. And before I go into that, let me share the name of my company, that is PM Strategist Corner. This is the name through which I am providing my services. So moving on. Let's see what the project management brings to the table. Let's not be forgetful that project management has moved on with the requirements of bringing this collective flow, and that collective flow is done through organizational project management. The organizational project management is an approach of moving the entire organizations to the required directions, to the required meeting the needs and expectations of the customers, and that deals with organizational structure, that deals with the business processes and systems. It deals with technology. It deals with human resources together. So organizational project management is the solution to bring the collective flow of the organization. And when that is the need, you need to understand what the organizational project management essentially is. And when you put it into action, you put it into practice, it brings you to capture the organizational project management to work with the advancements and work with the strategic directions and work with the professionals to move on. And for that, you have to create that organizational structure. You have to create those systems. You have to create that needed technology for your particular requirements, and upskilling and reskilling of your human resources. So this together is done only when the project organizational project management is put into practice. So let me proceed further on how it helps you and how it contributes. The major contribution, which is spelled out like interdisciplinary collaboration, because interdisciplinary collaboration, without that you cannot create collaborative advancements. The collective advancements can only take place when interdisciplinary collaboration is ensured, and organizational project management helps you to bring that collaboration. The second area is streamline processes and workflow management, because you need to go along to the desired outcome in line with your business objectives and in line with your strategic directions. That can happen only when you have streamlined your processes and workflow management. The third area is strategic alignments. Without strategic alignments, you cannot reach to your strategic goals, and that's the basic requirement, and more under pressure and more under requirement in the present time of change, because in the present time the change is taking place so fast and so quick and so in a forced manner that you need to ensure that you are moving to your strategic direction. That happens with every action, with every advancement. The fourth area is governance and transparency. Without that, you cannot manage and you cannot ensure that you are really moving to your desired outcomes. The fifth area is adaptability and continuous improvement. The adaptability and improvement is the basic need for any change in the present time, because change is the basic requirements which has gone to the highest level in the present time. Although the change is said that is the only thing permanent in life is change, but that was the normal life. In the present time, the situation in the present time has pushed the change management to the next level, and there you need to improve and you need to adapt. The final and the most important factor is cultural shift. Without having cultural shift, you cannot ensure that additional factor which brings to your support when you are moving to your desired outcome, to your desired goals. So the cultural shift is the basic requirements that happens when you create that change, you create that system, you create that interdisciplinary collaboration, because collaborative flow can only take place when you have that shift of mind, that cultural shift of mind you have taken into practice. The open organizational project management framework. Let's talk about the framework, how it works and how it brings that force which is needed in the present time. Organizational project management is a strategic framework that aligns an organization project, program, and portfolio. That means whatever you are doing today is in line with your business objectives, is in line with your strategic goal, and that, of course, the project is part of a program, is part of the portfolio. So that all three must be aligned together. The second most important area is that the goal of organization's objectives are required to be achieved in an effective manner and in a collective and when that happens, that enhances the collective flow and maximize the value. So that needs to be ensured. And let's go and see that how this system can come into practice. That is again the most important part. You all project manager, you must have good idea what the portfolio management is, where the decision you take that the goal, which is the need of the organizational advancements for future directions, what that projects needs to be carried out in the right manner. So at that level, you find out what projects needs to be carried out for reaching that goal. The collective advancements of those projects which are interdependent and can be worked out together, those fall into a program, and that happens to enhance the value for your stakeholders. The third area, which is the most important, and you are all very conversant, that is project management, and that the project which you are carrying out, that you need to ensure that it is moving along with the need of the directions of your strategic requirements and the business objectives. So these three areas needs to be aligned, and this needs to be ensured that whatever project is being carried out is done in line with that alignment and is done effectively in the right way and at the right manner and with the right skill of the human resource. So these systems needs to be put into practice if you want to ensure the value of organizational project management, because organizational project management advancements is dependent on these three major areas. The application starts taking from strategic alignments, that whatever you are doing, if you are going for a organizational project management application, maybe today, in that way you will have to align your projects with your strategic goals. In that way, you have to ensure that whatever project you are carrying out is aligned with your strategic goals, which are needed by your organization for tomorrow. So that alignment is the basic requirements to start with the application of organizational project management. The second area is competency management. You need to enhance the competency. If you find the gap in your organizational competence and your human resource competence, that needs to be filled up. Uh, because without that you will not be able to capture the real value and real inputs of organizational project management. The third area is organizational project management methodology. The methodology of the project management, organizational project management, is to deal with the culture, to deal with the technology, to deal with the processes and the entire system. That way, you need to ensure that everything is being done in line with that requirements. The fourth area is governance. Without governance, you may not be able to find out that you are moving in the right directions and you are meeting the requirements and the necessities of the organizational project management at the relevant point in time. The fifth area is maturity model. You have to ensure that the maturity model provided by PMI are there to create the reference that you are moving in the right directions and you are enhancing your maturity of the organization, so that the real purpose and the real advancements benefits are captured with the organizational project management. So that is the application requirement. So let's see how the transformational advancements can take place. The transformational advancement takes place through the performance and productivity. Whatever is being done, you have to see that you are moving at the highest level of your achievements, and that happens by your management and by your managing, starting from the project. The second area is team engagement. Without engaging the team, you cannot ensure that you are working at your projects with the collective flow. And team engagement starts from the purpose of each team members aligned with the purpose of the task, aligned with the purpose of the organization. So that basic alignment is again basic requirements for the engagement of the team members. So that team engagement is the foremost important area which needs to be taken care of. The third area is innovation and problem solving. Is not only the job of the project manager, is the job of every team member who is assigned a task. That the task is carried out with innovation and problem solving skills acquired by every team member, and the care is taken up that advancements is done with all the needed innovation and creativity. The fourth area is engagement and culture, because engagement, when the team members are engaged, it leads to high productive culture, and that culture is the basic need of the organizational project management to go on. So these four areas are the transformational requirements. There are more. Let's see what are those. It goes on with the agility and adaptation. That means when you are working on the projects and you have adapt the advancements of the organizational project management, that needs to be done with the agility and adaptation. That means whatever is needed today must be done today. That whatever adaptation is necessary must be adapted without fear, without hesitation. So that needs to go along. The value realization that happens only when you are able to move with the force, with the capacity, and with the systems, with the processes, which is adding to the organizational project management, and with the advancements of that, you are realizing the value. The framework translates the organizational framework translates the discipline, organizational execution, and advancements with the real force. So that's the basic achievement of an organization to move in their restricted directions with the discipline execution, because usually the strategic advancements are carried out in a haphazard manner, but that haphazard manner do not bring the real value which is needed for the organizations and to create that value for the organization. So organizational project management framework brings that discipline. So all the best when you are transforming for organizational project management application. That's the foremost important factor which brings to you at the end of the transformational advancements. And of course, when I say transformational advancement, it means not something which ends with the time. It is something which is ongoing efforts, and that means you need to continuously improve, needs to continuously evaluate, and needs to find out that you are moving in the directions which is set for your organizational advancements. So that is something which needs to go on with continuous efforts. Uh, how to maximize the benefits with AI for organizational project management? That is the most important factor in the present time, because without the AI, you generally feel that you are not maximizing your efforts. The beauty of AI is that it goes along with the human beings and enhances the competence of the team and the team members. So how does it help? That is what is spelled out here. It helps advancements, data-driven decision making. That is the basic thing which is the most needed in the present time, that you need to create and go along with informed decision making, and there you can take use and make use of AI for data-driven decision making, because AI can bring you a better decision making with the data. And AI can also bring the historical data, market collection data, organizational priorities to provide insights on project selections and priorities. All this together can be worked out by AI, and you can make use of AI in that way. The second area is process automation and optimization. This process optimization and transfer and optimization is something which needs to be understood, that AI systems automate administrative tasks such as scheduling, reminders, reporting, and follow-ups. This frees up the project managers and teams from routine tasks. That means these routine tasks can be taken up by the AI, and the team members and the project managers team can be put on the more strategic requirements and value addition. So that is the very important area, because in that way the routine works are taken away by the AI. The third area is predictive analytics. AI is very effective in creating predictive analytics, and there you can also create and take the help of scenario building. So in that way, the AI tools assessment project trends and identify bottlenecks. That way you can find out before anything happens to you the projects. You can effectively and proactively can find out what may go wrong and how best you are able to manage that things which is taking place, which may take place. The fourth area is customized recommendations. The AI tailors solutions for specific audiences. It delivers personalized recommendations for project managers and team members based on their roles. So this customized recommendations and customized requirements can also be met by the AI. And again, when you are making the use of AI as essentially you are not delegating the job to AI, but you are enhancing your competence. You are enhancing your inputs to the projects, and that way it increase the value. The fifth area is support for complex decision making, which is the very important area, because in the complex decision making, you always have the fear that what may go wrong if things do not happen in the way it is required. In there you can create the scenario building, and you can proactively find out what effects will make by the decisions you are going to put into effect. So that means the scenario building brings you the value, which is really important to go along proactively and find out how to do with the change. So these are the basic things which is required and which is done by AI, and it helps to move on and find out how best it can bring the value, how to maximize the benefits. That is again an important area to find out how to maximize, because naturally as a human being we always look for the maximum of the benefits. So let's see how that maximization can take place. That is continuous improvement in collaboration and workflows. That is the starting. By leveraging AI tools to monitor workflow patterns, organizations can reduce inefficiencies such as redundance, task, and waiting times. AI foster smoother workflow transitions across teams and departments. That is the important again for the team members to make continuous improvements and to develop proactively how to make the best use of AI. The second area is innovation and creativity enhancement. That is, AI can analyze prior efforts to generate innovative ideas and solutions for project challenges or future planning based on specific parameters, encouraging innovation with organizational project management framework. The third area is integration with project management tools. Whatever tools you are using, when AI is integrated with those tools, it can enhance your output. It can enhance the better solutions, and AI platforms can seamlessly integrate with established tools like Jira, Slack, and other technologies to streamline communication and project updates in real time. The fourth area is generative AI for strategy alignment. Uh, the generative AI provides support during critical phases such as budgeting and cost management, enabling smarter allocation of resources aligned with organizational goals. So these four areas helps you to maximize the output of your output with AI. So I'm sure you will be most of you must be making use of it, and those who are reluctant to make use of AI can take the benefits and go with the AI application on their jobs and make the best use of AI for their benefits, for their highest level of productivity. Prioritize AI for optimal implementations of organizational project management. This is again important when you are dealing with organizational project management and you want to implement. So how to optimize? Establish clear goals for AI integration aligned with organizational project management objectives. And this needs to be established when you are going for the organizational project management application in your organization. Develop robust data governance framework to ensure security and access rights. This is again very important, and without that, you may stuck with the advancements of the organizational project management. So you must have developed a data governance system and framework which is helpful for the AI. The third area is invest in training project professionals to leverage AI tools. This is again important because without proper tooling, without proper knowledge, the professionals cannot make the best use of AI. So to make and capture the best value of AI, you need to learn the tools and you need to have the training to the use of those tools. The fourth area is continuous evaluate the impact of AI on project processes and outcomes to adapt and scale AI solutions over time. This is again important for continuous improvement because without that, you may not be able to ensure your continuous improvement. So this is how you can optimize your optimal implementation of your organizational project management. Because again, organizational project management application is not one time. You need to, not only you need to apply, but you need to continuously improve because the transformational factors bring the advancements and improvement. Here I would like to bring to your attention the guru of Peter Drucker, who once said, "The greatest danger in time of turbulence is not the turbulence itself, but acting with yesterday's logic." That is very common in most of the cases, which is now disturbed by the change, continuous change, because the Peter Drucker realized it in 1950s that this change is something which needs to be dealt with the present time requirements, and without that you may not be able to go along with the change. So when there is a change, you need to understand what needs to be carried out. Then there you need to understand what stage you are. That definitely when you are starting with the change, you need to create preparedness, and for that you need to see that what are the base work and mindsets for the coherence and togetherness. That means whatever change you are going to take place, there you need to deal with the mindset and you need to establish the coherence of the team for moving along with that change. That is the foremost requirement at the first stage. And dealing with fear, mental fog, free floating anxiety, health issues, mental and physical. This is again important for the team members to see that they are dealing with the team members, with the human beings, and they must deal with the fear, mental fog, free floating anxiety, which is very common. Health issues in severe conditions, you may come across the health issues, and that may be mental and that may be physical. Mental is always very important because if somebody needs the mental support, that needs to be dealt with on top priority. When you have taken care of these stages, you can move to the stage two, that is organizational restructuring. And for organizational restructuring, you need to find out from where you need to start because you don't want to disturb your flow of work. You don't want to disturb the business objectives lost. So keeping that in mind, you have to ensure that you are restructuring in an effective manner and keeping that business flow. Managing resilience. That means the team members needs to be resilient enough because maybe the first attempt you may not be able to bring the change because change is something which needs to be understood, which needs to be managed, which needs to be taken up in an effective manner, and without realizing that the resilience means that if you are not successful in one time, don't get deserted, don't get back. Keep doing it. Because the importance of the change is important for your business advancement. So for that reason, you must create that resilience. The third area is managing super resiliencies. Well, super resilience essentially is the collective resilience. That means if I'm weak in some area, my other team members must take care of myself and must bring the help for me. In that way, we are helping each other and we are creating super resiliency. So that needs to be ensured, and that happens only when we are working in a team, and as team member we take care of ourselves, and not only ourselves but our team members as well together. That means togetherness. That togetherness brings the super resiliency. Managing transformative resilience. That means whatever transformation is taking place, the resilience must go along with that. That means if there is some lack of understanding, lack of training, lack of visualization, that must be taken care of with the advancements, and that needs to be transformative, and that transformation helps out to move with that change, to move with that requirements. So that those areas are helpful in creating the change. So when you are able to do that, you are able to put the organizational project management into practice in an effective manner. So that way, you are dealing, you need to deal with the challenges when you go along with the change, and that managing complexities, that is the most important area you always come across, that you need to manage the complexities of every nature. Here the human understanding, mindset, the competence requirements, the systems requirement, the process requirements, all these complexities needs to be addressed. And of course, you address them in an effective manner, in a sequential manner, that takes place. What is important now must be taken care of now. What can be taken care at a later point in time must be kept for that later point in time. Assessment and evaluation of change. Now, whatever change you are going along, you need to keep the assessment and evaluation with the advancements. The moving with change management, that is the most important factor, because as I said, that there are the most common factor in the present time is the change management. I have developed 7 areas of change muscles that needs to be carried out. I'm going to share that with you right further on. Building competence and capacity. You need to build not only organizational capacity but also individual capacity. That competence and capacity helps to move on with the advancements of the change. Moving business strategically. That is the requirements in the present time, that whatever you are doing is done in regard with your strategic advancement, with your strategic requirements, and with the moving of the change. So that strategic advancements will help you to move in an effective manner. AI complementing human capability. You must not forget that there are the gaps of human capability can be made up by AI, and that AI complementing is not replacement, is essentially enhancing the competence of the team members of the team together. So that must be kept in view, and that must be taken care of. Managing desired business outcomes. Since you are moving with the business requirements, you must always keep view what is the business outcomes are required, and how effectively you are moving with that. So that is something which is important, what must be taken care of. Uh, how AI leverage PMO Center of Excellence. Here, I'm trying to bring to your attention that that is the solution which is very much helpful in the present time for taking care of moving with the required directions into the required directions. And there you can leverage PMO Center of Excellence. That is the additional expertise adapted by the PMO Center of Excellence. Center of Excellence is a concept where the support is provided by the professionals in the capacity of project management office, the central office, where the organization can make the best use of this support. So this necessitate managing advancements, finding solutions promptly and regularly, capturing opportunities, and minimizing negative impacts on business results, which requires expert services. So This centralized concept helps the organizations to move with the advancements into their strategic directions with the need and expectations of the customer. And this support service can be helpful for advancement in the required direction and with the required manner. Uh, there are three areas, three types of PMO services. That may be supportive PMO, that may be controlling PMO, that may be directive PMO. It all depends on the business needs and on your organizational setup, which type is necessary for your organizational requirements. I won't go into details of that because that is something which is needed to discuss when you are going for a PMO setup. Uh, what really needs to be carried out with the PMO support services, and what are those services? Let me share with you on those services. This helps develop and implement a strategic project management framework. It helps strategic business advancements. It helps implement effective governance and control structures. It helps drive business growth, improve efficiency, and enhance collaboration. It helps establish and optimize project management processes. It helps increase efficiency and productivity. It helps customize solutions tailored to business needs. It helps risk management and mitigation. It helps data-driven decision making. It helps assessment, evaluation, and execution of change management. It helps assessment of upskilling and reskilling and training. The and discussing this overall situation is just simply to bring to your attention that these are the areas where PMOs generally bring the support services. If you have a PMO already available in your organizations, your PMO may not be working in all of these areas. It all depends on the setup which is required by the business. So it all depends. But these are the areas which generally taken up by the PMOs. The idea is just to bring to your attention. Uh, how AI can complement in PMO's advancements. This needs to be seen. It is essentially, as I said earlier, that AI is not for the replacement of the humans. It is essentially to enhance the human competence with the collaboration. And how it goes on? It goes with the amplifying strength. It goes with enhancing productivity. The amplifying strengths essentially are AI can augment human capabilities, freeing humans to focus on high level thinking, creativity, and decision making. The second area is enhancing productivity. The AI can automate routine tasks, enabling humans to focus on more complex and creative works. This I'm talking in terms of PMO. When the PMO is bringing the support to your organization in-house or from outside. So in this way, you can take the advantage of human AI collaboration. Here you need to understand what are the complementary ingenuity. This AI complementary human ingenuity needs to be understood. The human ingenuity or creativity, courage, curiosity, compassion, and communication. The creativity is augmenting ideas, generate ideas, pattern, and suggestion, helping humans to focus on high-level creative decisions. The AI-powered tools assist project teams in exploring new approaches, techniques, and media. The courage in the area of courage, which is the human ingenuity, but AI can complement through risk analysis and analyze data to identify potential risks and opportunities, enabling project manager to make informed decision. Support systems, AI-powered systems can provide support and guidance in high-pressure situations. The curiosity, there the AI can bring and help data analysis. AI can analyze vast amounts of data, revealing insights and patterns that PM might miss. The exploratory tools, AI-empowered tools, can assist the PM and teams in exploring new ideas, concepts, and theories. Well, Although the five areas of human ingenuity are there where the humans are the best, but AI still can help them in through these areas. And in the area of compassion, it helps emotional intelligence. AI can detect and respond to human emotions, providing um, empathetic support and guidance. Personalized care, AI powered systems can offer personalized care and support, enhancing human well being. Communication, the language translation, AI can facilitate communication across languages and cultures. The content generation, AI can generate content such as reports, articles, and social media posts. So, although the five ingenuity, human ingenuity are the superhuman capabilities, but in those areas, the AI still can help and can contribute for the enhancement of the competence. So these are the areas which really helps the with where the AI can bring helps to the human performance and PMO performance. So what PMO performance essentially encompass, it helps managing impact of disruption. It helps managing strategic direction. It helps managing performance and well-being of human beings. It helps developing change muscles. So these are the areas where PMO challenges brings help, whether in-house or from outside help. So in both way, PMO can help the businesses to move on, while the business leaders are able to put their time and energies into their business objectives and work on those areas. So these are the areas where uh, PMO with AI support can work with the organization. Organizational change muscles. As I said earlier, that is the most important factor, which where organizations need to enhance their change muscles so that the change becomes no more a risk or a hustle, but the team members look at it with the view of opportunity. And there, the organizational change muscles or volatility of the present time of disruptive environment critically demands the support of a PMO Center of Excellence for an insight approach to prepare an organization for moving business with the changing requirements. Organizational change methods are essential for moving strategically in an increasingly uncertain, predictable business world. As it is said, that the business environment is now running under volatile ambiguity. So there you need change muscles to be dealt with, to be managed. And how to do that? You need to develop these muscles, and these muscles encompass change management fundamentals that needs to be understood. Overcoming the barriers and assessing organizational readiness that needs to be managed. Strategic planning for the execution. You need to plan the strategically requirements of your change and the execution of the change, how you want to do it. Communication and stakeholders engagement. Without stakeholders engagement, you may not be able to bring that change, and for that you need strong communication. That means you need to proactively find out who needs to be kept in view and in force, so that you go along with the change in an effective manner. Assessment of leadership for change, that is foremost important thing, because this leadership is something which needs to be involved. And here I'm not talking of the leadership of the business. I'm talking of leadership of the team, leadership, every team members as a leader, because every team member is a leader of his own internal and competence requirements management. So every team member is required to manage psychological capital, and that needs to be dealt with. Necessary aspects of cultural transformation. For every change, you need to manage the cultural transformation. Without that, you may not be able to sustain the change. Sustaining change, that again needs to be done in an effective manner, and without this, you may not be able to go along with the change. So these are the 7 areas which are bare minimum required for every organizations to deal with the change. And without that, you may not be able to overcome the requirements and challenge of the change. Uh, Here, you need to understand the what is wellness of the human being and the team, because without wellness, you may not be able to manage advancements with the organizational project management and with the change. Wellness is the cornerstone of workplace management strategies. That is more than just absence of disease and mean a holistic, healthy lifestyle. That includes physical, mental, spiritual, and social well being. That means you must create an environment at the workplace which is helpful for every team member to be well in every aspect. Individual purpose directly affects health and motivation, because you want to do away the motivational factor. You want the hurdles of the human beings into your advancement. It is challenging to put all that into practice. It is big challenge, but not impossible. If you want to be careful, you can do it. And for that, you better perform, and higher well-being lead to healthier workplace and more consistent organizational performance. That is the observations made by McKinsey and Company, and they feel that whatever you are doing can be done, and you can take care of your well-being, workplace, and manage your workplace in an effective manner. Uh, the ideal positions of well-being. What are those ideal positions? Those are improved engagement, organizational performance. Those are reduced stress and burnout. Those are enhanced creativity and innovation. Those are attracted and retained talent. When you have these 4 areas very well understood, very well effective at your workplace, that means you are maintaining well-being of your workplace. So that is just an indication how best you can manage your workplace and well-being. Uh, PMO Center of Excellence essentially deals with the power of project management, and it deals with the perpetuality change businesses. It deals with the concepts that has been in practice for several decades and has been critically managing change. So these needs to be kept into the practice, and PMO Center of Excellence can provide you those services. AI leverage PMO. Uh, how the AI leverage PMO brings the value to the business. Just briefly, let me bring this to your attention, and it is automation of routine work. The automation of routine work can be done by the PMO at your projects, at your business requirements. Enhanced data analysis. All the sea of data, you can always find out what is the best applicable to your business requirements and to your business challenge. That enhanced data analysis can be done with the help of AI through PMO. The predictive insights. The predictive insights can be carried out by the PMO through the help of AI. The improved forecasting and planning, the proactive problem solving. AI is revolutionizing PMOs and business support services by automating mundane tasks. That means all those tasks which are routine, which are where the expertise is not much required, that can be put and done by the AI, enhancing data analysis capabilities and providing predictive insights. This enables PMOs to focus on strategic initiatives, improve project outcomes, and drive organizational efficiencies. The integration of AI into PMO processes is not just a future trend, but a current reality that is reshaping the business landscape. So I'm not talking of future, I'm talking of today, what is happening now, what is happening in the present time. So let's make use of these services and make use of this advantage. Further on, the AI leverage PMO brings automation of routine work. Sorry, I'm just repeating. Okay, with this, thank you very much. And I think I have brought you the view of organizational project management, which is helpful for creating collective flow of the organizations and there how to make the use of AI and primarily with the PMO services, and that helps to move on with the business. And in that way, how best to maximize the output and business need and expectations. With this, thank you very much. Here only I would like to bring your attention the four books which are there available in the market, and those are applying project management principles for organizational transformation, understanding human factor and workplace environment, reshaping diversity, building teams, meaningfulness, and growing to leadership. The fourth is agility in project management and collaboration. So, with this, you can enhance your competence, not only your competence, but the competence of your organization. And you can reach out to me with your requirements, with your understanding, with any questions. And with this, thank you very much. I may take your questions, please. Over to Pritam, please.
Great. Thank you very much, Mr. Mirza, for amazing session and another great session at GSDC. We're really grateful for having you and we'll definitely seek for other opportunities with you with GSDC. Thank you so much. I request all the participants drop your questions in the chat box so we can take it as we still have 10 minutes to cover all the questions. And I have already shared Mr. Mirza's LinkedIn profile link in the chat box. Feel free to reach out to him as he already mentioned that he would love to have an interaction with you all. And definitely, I believe that he's happy to help you all regarding any concern that you have about this topic. So drop your questions right away in the chat box so we can take it. And meanwhile, I have received two questions across live platform. So I'll be reading it for you, Mr. Mirza. So the first question that we have got it from Richard. How can AI help project managers identify and remove bottlenecks in organizational workflow in real time?
Well, it depends at what tool you are using through AI. If you are not using any tool in a straight manner, you can involve AI and you can bring the scenario to the attention of the AI and ask for the solutions with that built up scenario. I mean, like I always carry out in that way, and I bring the entire. You see, the dealing with AI is prompt engineering. How best you are able to question you develop your questions to get your response. So in that way, you have to build the scenario. In what scenario you are looking for your desired outcome, and once you are able to build that scenario, then only you will be able to get the right answer. And in that way, it may not be necessary to come up with one question. You may have number of questions built up with the advancements of the scenario. So you can get and you can find the best approach and best solutions given by the AI. Hope I have answered your question.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for answering this one. Moving forward to another question that I can see from Mansi. What's the best way to introduce AI tools into existing PM frameworks without disrupting current processes?
Well, again, it all depends that what system you have and where you want to induct AI. In general, if you go to PMI Infinity, you can check this requirements there as well. They can also guide you Infinity can bring you a better understanding because they have all the interaction available on their data set, and in that you may get a better response. So it all depends at what system you have, what AI tools you are using, or other tools you are using, and in that tools how you and what are your requirements and what are your inputs. So all this can be taken care of in a systematic way. As I said earlier, that it's the prompt engineering process, and you may not be putting all your questions in one way, but um, uh, incrementally you can build up your scenario, and incrementally you can put your questions, or you can ask the AI to respond you in an incremental manner, so that you can understand that whatever answer you are getting from the AI is best suited to your requirement at the job. If not, then you can make the correction at that stage instead of going further on and moving far away from your requirement. So that way, you have to build the case, you have to build the awareness, and you have to bring the entire scenario with the tool you are using, with the AI tool you are using. And in the case of Infinity, PMI Infinity, if you bring this question particularly up there, probably that tool will be in a better position to bring you a better solution. Hope it helps.
Wonderfully answered, Mr. Mirza. Thank you so much. Moving forward to another question related tool that we have got it from Column. Apart from project management software, what is the other AI tool available?
Oh, I mean, in fact, you talk of AI tool, every new setup, every time you find something new. So I just cannot enumerate them. But the point is, what is your need? What is your requirement? That is more important. You don't need to get yourself involved into what is there. You have to find out what is needed by you, what is your requirement, and why you need that solution. So that scenario is really more important. So once you know your requirement, you know your desired solutions, then only you will be able to find out which is the best tool which can bring you and help you to bring that results. So in that way, probably it will be more helpful. In general, I would say that in fact, in my case, I usually do not bother that what tools are there, because every organizations who are working on AI, they come up and say that their tool is the best. So but you have to find out which is the best, and for that you can also take the assistance from the AI, that what tools you can make the best use. Hope it answers your question.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. I can see the another question that we have got it from Nerissa. What is the top three skills, competencies that a project management must develop so one can be relevant in the next decade with AI and other changes happening in the VUCA world?
Only yesterday I was reading uh, an article where it was said that three human requirements are valid for all time to come. Number one is openness. You have to be open-mindedness. That means you listen. You listen to every new thing. The second thing is patience. You have to be patient. If something goes against you, don't mind it, because when you lose your patience, essentially you are closing your mind, and in that way, when you are closing your mind, you are not listening. You are only trying to respond to whatever questions somebody is coming up with. So you have to be open to criticism. You have to be open to new ideas, whether it's valuable or not. But you have to be open and you have to be patient. And the fourth important is confidence, fearlessness. You have to be fearless, because when you are trying to go along in a new directions or in some unknown directions, you have to evaluate your all in and outs, but you have to be fearless in a way to try it, to put that into use, because unless and until you put that into use, you won't get the results. So you only need to evaluate, but the fearlessness helps you to move on. So these three things are the basic requirements which are valid in every sphere of the project manager, or in private life, or in business life, or in family life, in everywhere. So these three areas needs to be kept in view. I hope I have brought you something valuable.
Very well. Thank you so much, Mr. Mirza, for a very thoughtful answer. And I hope, Nerissa, that absolutely you must have got all the answers, right? So thank you so much for all the answering for all the questions. And before I take the session further, we would love to hear final thoughts from you, Mr. Mirza, for all our participants today.
Well, I only see that the present time, although it is said it's very challenging, I think challenge is the beauty of life, because change, although it has gone to a level where sometimes it is unbearable, it is something that you don't expect, and you find something happening which is beyond your expectations. But that is, as I said, fearlessness. If you are taking all those change in a positive manner, then you always look for the opportunities. So my suggestion and my advice to my listeners is that open your mind, keep yourself open for the criticism, and be fearless. Because with the fearlessness, you will be able to adapt, you will be able to move on, you will be able to see your future in an effective manner, and be purposeful, because your purpose with fearlessness will take you to the level of heights where you may not have ever thought of reaching. With this, thank you very much.
Very well said. Thank you so much. The challenge is the beauty of life. Very well said. Thank you so much for amazing session again, and we hope to see you again for another session at GSDC. It's lovely. It's always lovely to have you for our sessions. Thank you so much. And dear participants, I do have some great announcement for all of you regarding the certification. So stay connected till the end. Let me just go to the slide. Okay, also, this is today's task. I'll share the task shortly in the chat box. So this task has been provided by the Mr. Mirza regarding today's topic. So do you want to explain it, Mr. Mirza, to all of our participants, the today's task?
Okay, in fact, I just wanted the participants to get involved into collective flow, and for that, I just wanted to understand from them if they have the consciousness of their own organizations, if they are moving collectively, and how best they are doing that. So for that, if they just make up and few words on explain their observations on their organizations, how their business is flowing, is their organizational flow is collective or not. So when they look into that, then they will be looking around and find out if they are really they find that the organizations is having collective flow. If not, then why not? In that way, what impacts did you notice? If there is no, or if there is yes, then you will find the difference. So that must be captured. So it will help the participants to visualize that their organizations is moving collectively or not. If not, then why not? If yes, then what benefits they are getting. The third area is organizational project management performance for performance enhancement. Have they applied project management, organization project management? If not, then why not? You can suggest your organizations to maximize their organizational advancement, strategic advancement with the organizational project management, because that is the area, that is the system that will help them to move strategically in a most effective manner, in a more disciplined manner. And the beauty is that PMI has got a standard for organizational project management. So take the use of that standard and put that into practice. The fourth area is, did you understand AI leveraged PMO Center of Excellence? If not, you must understand that and make use of it. for your in-house PMO. If you are not having an in-house PMO, then you can take the use of outside PMO center support, and with the help of AI leverage, you can enhance your competence of your organizations in an effective manner. With this, I just wanted to make the participants to have agility in their mind and to have attract their attention to this topic. With this, thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Mr. Mirza, for explaining the task. And I request all the participants to complete your task. And you can share your results over the social media by tagging GSDC and Mr. Mirza, or the LinkedIn if you're sharing it with us. And we'll be definitely looking this out, and definitely we'll get back to you with one of the creative tasks that we find. And with that, I would love to quickly introduce the regarding the certification that we had a session on today. You can opt out for the certification, which is Certified Generative AI in Project Management. As you all know, these certifications are globally recognized certification. You'll get learning resources where you'll be getting a lot of case studies to work on e-learnings and book of knowledge. These certifications are lifelong learnings, which gives you learning flexibility, and you'll be getting chance to connect with the training partners channel, and you'll be getting a lot of opportunity to work on the capstone project, that is something real-time AI simulation practice. So do grab this opportunity. You will find the offer details, promo code. You can use this promo code to get 20% off Gen AI Pro 20. So this offer is valid for only certain period of time. So do grab this opportunity as soon as possible. And this is regarding the utility tool. Use AUG1002 as a promo code to get 100% off. And this is only for our webinar attendees. This utility tool will help you to improve your LinkedIn profile score, your AI skills score. Also, it will help you to build your personal brand, and it will help you to create AI generated resumes. I've already shared the utility link in the chat box. I'll share it again for your convenience. And let me make this announcement that we are running this ISO series, webinar series on applying ISO 42001 and ISO 27001 across industries. We do have incredible panel of speaker aligned for this, which is scheduled from 3rd to 21st November 2025 with the time slot that is 8:30 a.m. Central, 10:30 p.m. Singapore time, and 8 p.m. Indian Standard Time. And simultaneously, we are running this another webinar series on real world L&D case studies across industry. And we do have experts aligned for this as well. This is also started from 3rd November till 21st November 2025 with the same time slot. As I said, this will be simultaneously happening with ISO and LNT. So do join us for all the remaining sessions. And as many of you must be aware that we are running this AI tool challenge, which is scheduled for 100 days. And we do have incredible panel of speaker aligned for this entire webinar, entire week, which is from 10 to 14. So do join us with the time slot that is 12:30 a.m. Singapore, 10:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time, and 12:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we do have these three winners who have referred maximum people so far to our session. I'll be announcing all the final winners at the end of this webinar series. So make sure you will be referring to maximum people as referring people to sessions like this. You're taking step ahead and becoming thoughtful leader. So please do refer maximum people to our share. I've already shared the registration link, WhatsApp group link in the chat box. And in case if you want to be speaker for our upcoming event as a global speaker, you can reach out to us, as we do have global platforms like Learning Capsule, Webinar, and Podcast. And we would love to connect with you all. You can scan this QR, connect with us on LinkedIn. Check our website www.gsdcouncil.org to get more information regarding the certifications that I've mentioned earlier, and to check all the offerings that GSDC has for all of you. And please do connect with us over the WhatsApp group to get daily update on event, webinars, and podcasts that we often conduct. Please do share your valuable feedback on Trustpilot. You'll find the link in the chat box. And thank you so much for joining today's session. I hope to see you all for the upcoming sessions and the remaining sessions of this series. Until then, keep learning and take care of yourself. Thank you very much, Mr. Mirza. I'll see you again. Bye, everyone.
Thank you.